Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Chris. I wanted to bring you guys a little update from Coinmarketcap. I just wanted to look at a few different coins with y'all, just because there's so many good ones out there, and I don't want to just talk about Litecoin. I told you guys that's my favorite one, but there's a lot of other ones that I have a lot of interest in as well. And I just want to kind of go over the overall market cap, the sentiment, that type of stuff with you. So to start out, you can see we're at $434 billion. And like I said, I think it's really important for us to get up above that 500 billion. I think that's a big psychological mark. And once we get over that and Bitcoin's over $10,000, I really think we're going to be on the move. Bitcoin dominance right now is at 36.4%. So we have Bitcoin at 9,300. It's up 0.81% right now. There's about $7 billion in volume, so that's okay. We want to get up above that $10 billion in volume. Ethereum, we're at $751. That's looking pretty good right now. So that's been holding strong. The market cap is at $74 billion, so that's really good as well. For people who like Bitcoin Cash, that's been doing well. It's at 3.23%. EOS is at $17, so that's had a nice little pullback from its all-time high, I believe, $22 or $23. Let's see, Litecoin, of course, is my favorite. It's at about $58 right now. We're down 1%, so we really need to get moving. I want to get that market cap up above that $10 billion again. So you can see we were up above $10 billion, so $1 billion got taken out during this last pullback. So that's really significant, guys. That's why it's so important to study this stuff, because money's going to come in and money's going to come out. And you never want to be just married to a coin and say, this is it. I'm married to it right now. If you see clear signs of a nice pullback, there's no problem with holding in some cash and then trying to buy back a little bit lower, because you can tell that it's going lower. Cardano at the 7th spot here, Stellar. So we got Cardano at 32 cents, Stellar at 38 cents, IOTA $2.31, Tron's at 8 cents. Neo, I think, guys, this is a pretty good one here that you should keep your eye out. Neo is only $76. And let's take a little bit closer look at this, see what it's looking like. And what's nice about Neo, unlike Ethereum, there is a total supply of Neo. So that's a really good thing as well. And the market cap of that's around $5 billion. Let's take a look at the chart. So you can see at one point when Neo had that double top, remember how we talked about double tops as a clear sign that there's going to be a pullback. But Neo was at $162 at one point, guys, and we're sitting at $76. So you kind of got to look at that as well. That's kind of a telltale sign that this one really might do well, Neo. Excuse me, guys. Monero's really pulled back. I remember this was in the 300s, so that's probably a good one. And I know with all the different regulation and things going on, a lot of people are really going to like Neo. I think that could be a good one. But some of the other ones that I really like, of course, Omise Go, that's had a little bit of a pullback. That was up in the 20s. It's at $16 now, so I hope we can get moving back up, but it is up 2% today. And the reason, guys, I really like Omise Go, there's a lot of good use cases for it. They're already using it. And also look at the total supply. There's not that many of them. And I feel like this is one that's going to be really popular down the road. And I feel like people will even FOMO into it. And I feel like this price could be $100, $150 by the end of the year. I really think it's going to be a good one. So keep your eye out for Omise Go. Remember, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just showing you some stuff that I'm looking at. Ontology, that's just been flying recently. Let's check that out. When it had this little run, I believe it was Ontology everyone was talking about. Yeah, right back here in April it was $4, and then we went all the way up to 8, so more than double your money if you got in then, so that's really good. Let's see, Populous, I think that's going to be a good one. I don't know any of that. And do you know what, guys? I haven't done a ton of research on it. I don't have any either. A lot of these I don't have any, but I just wanted to go over with you. This Decred, and what I really like about it, look how low that supply is. So that's awesome. I love when there's low supplies like that. Let's see. Everyone likes Digibyte. See how that's looking. So the only thing I don't like about Digibyte is the max supply. It's a little hefty at that 21 billion. It takes a lot of market cap to really get that up a little bit higher, but it's all about percentages as well, guys. So pay attention to that. But as you can see, Digibyte, how these waves are getting bigger. Do you see this right here? And then we came back down. Then we went all the way back up, made another newer high, and then we went back down, made a higher low, and now hopefully, guys, we're going to get moving back up again. And you can kind of see how this goes in waves. But the reason why I said sometimes it's important to take some profits, especially when you see a rounded bottom like this and a spike like that, nothing can go up in a straight line, guys. It always comes back down, and you can see by these charts. So think about it. If you bought in April 2017, you would have rode all this out where you could have taken great profits, and now we're right here. So if you held this whole time, your gains would have only been from right here to right here, which is still good gains if you were to get out there. But do you see the difference when you could have taken it out here? And there's a lot of indicators that would have told us to get out there. So just pay attention to that, okay? I want everyone to capitalize, and I want people to make money, and I want people to be happy. That's what I want to do for you guys, and just try to help you in any way that I can. Let's see what else. And I'm sorry if I don't go over a coin you guys like. No offense, it's just there's so many nowadays, it's hard to keep up with them. I'm just telling you some of the ones that I kind of keep an eye on. I really like Funfair. I feel like there's a lot of use cases for it. It does have a higher supply. You can see right here almost 11 billion. And then this is how the chart's looking right here. So guys, I anticipate the next run, it's probably going to be up right in here. The next wave's going to land in that 40 cents, maybe 35, 40 cents, which would be awesome. So keep a close eye on Funfair. There's use cases, and you can also see down here. Do you see where this volume's starting to come back in down there? That's another sign. Do you see how long this volume was dead for? And now you're starting to see it come back in. These spikes happen really fast. So pay attention to that. Let's see. And guys, I'm going to give you my #1 sleeper for this year. And many people may disagree with me, but I absolutely love Civic. The more I research about Civic, and I know it hasn't been moving a ton recently, but I feel like the use case is there, and I feel like in the identity security, which is so important, especially nowadays, this is going to be the first mover. It's going to have the first mover's advantage. There's 1 billion total, so it's not too overwhelming, all right? And then you can see the chart here. We went through that whole market cycle, and now I feel like we're going to start moving again. You can start to see here where that volume started to creep back in again. Just like over here, you see where that volume crept in, then it went quiet, and then we had that big spike. But I feel like Civic is a really good one, and I feel like this coin could be probably over $5 by the end of the year. Just a gut feeling, but I feel like this market cap really could be $5 billion, $10 billion once this gets moving. So this is one that I'm just sitting on, and we'll see what happens in a year or two, but I feel like it could be a great one, guys, and I just wanted to bring it to you. Research about it, research into the founder, Vinny. He's very smart, and also if you guys ever listen to Cedric Dahl, brilliant guy. He got into Bitcoin when it was $3, and he absolutely loves Civic and Filecoin. He said those are the two ones that potentially could have like Bitcoin type returns. So I don't see why at 39 cents you wouldn't want to put some of them in your portfolio and sit on them just in case. So that's my big sleeper of the year is Civic. I just wanted to tell you guys that, let you know. But there's so many good coins, guys, in this market cap. It's so great to see the market cap actually moving again and going back up. So let's take a look at that, if it will. There we go. Okay, so guys, look at that run up here that we had. We got up to roughly close to $800 billion, and we dropped all the way down to 262. So we're due to have this run that we've been having right now. And yes, guys, there may be another little pullback here before we go up and we test this right here, that $510 billion. But it's just amazing to see it actually moving back up. You can see where we put in that nice bottom there around that 257, right in there. And now we've just been moving up, and it's been awesome to see the volume coming back in. So guys, I wanted to bring this to you. I think it's something fun to do with the Coinmarketcap. It's something I look at a lot, and I just wanted to bring it to you in case you guys have never looked at it before. But God bless each and every one of you. If I didn't do one of your coins, I apologize. There's just so many, it's overwhelming. But if you guys would subscribe, like, and I thank you for everything. Take care.